couldn't deal with it.
Okay, I think we ripped, but we should be coming back up now.
Yeah, it is back.
It is back. Okay.
So Paratroopa died in a trapdoor. He got hit, I believe, by a bat and lost his glass, and then had to deal with a nightmare plus the dragon at once with a glass shard, and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, that's a nasty combination. TicTac here, he's going to swap out that miner's cap for a teleportation crown. That's the correct decision. You gotta say.
I believe so.
Give yourself that bit of a safety net. He also picked up the war drum, which is going to be nice.
Yeah, you got the war drum here. What I would do is I would just literally just not move. You're this far ahead, I would just war drum, let everything come to me, and kill it as it comes to me. You have such a lead right now that you could literally just kind of aggro everything. Anything that aggroes, you can just kind of chill and just sit there.
Yeah, just let it come to you, especially with a glass cat. You know, it's a spooky weapon to try and go fast with. And I'm not sure whether either of these two racers at this level are going to be super comfortable going fast with it. We saw that Para went down after he broke his.
Yeah, nightmare trapdoors can be kind of a pain if you don't have the lucky charm. Red bats and trapdoors can just decide to break your weapon. This has been a good floor for TicTacFoe. He's got armor, he got boots, and he's got a titanium broadsword now. He's also he's running this glass cat, but if he gets hit, he can just hit left plus right and then have himself a completely serviceable weapon. The boots really make it a really solid weapon. I don't like trying to run with just a titanium broadsword, but if I have boots, I feel like if I have boots, I feel like almost any weapon that's not a whip can just get the job done pretty quickly.
Yep, he takes a hit though, and there goes the crown of teleportation. So next time he gets hit, bye glass cat.
It's gonna cost him a lot of time too, because he has to it's all the way across the level. And Paratroopa is has chainmail this time. Is going back to Cool Riff. See if they'll take the glass cat or if he's just gonna go ahead and try to run the try to find courage or something in the purple chest. A free spell or a fireball could really speed up that whip. Doesn't matter. Oh, the rich get richer. There's a heavy plate which you can't afford, but there's a ring of peace in that. Oh, I think you just go ahead and you take the ring of
regen instead. I think with boots and you're running this glass cat, but I think you've got to be under the impression that you are going to break it at some point. But you've got that titanium broadsword, so you know there's little to no issue. Definitely take the regen there. There's no enemy that's really gonna give you any kind of headache.
So Paratroopas did decide to go purple, got a ring of gold. No help there.
Yeah, really not what you're looking for. Oh, ring of facing over on TicTacFoe's side. He's not going to grab that. Doesn't have a torch. Just no. Keep your peace. You made your choice.
So I don't mind keeping peace. There's a lot of health in Zone 4. If you can open a lot of barrels, gargoyles, etc. So that's good. And if you can survive to 4-3, you get pixies. So
good old pixies.
That's
that's nice. The blast helm.
It paid out twice. Out twice.
Come on.
He's got a frost charm from bombing it.
He doesn't even have a lucky charm. TicTac, come on now.
So the items that get paid out stay the same. If you don't have a lucky charm, it'll always pay out in the same order. But that's different. If Paratrooper were to go and hit that, there's no guarantee he would get the same items. There's no guarantee he would even get paid out. because whether it pays out or not is not seeded. Well, there goes the Frost Charm.
Yep. Oh, it looked a little bit spooky for a second there for TicTacFoe, but he used that Blast Helm well.
Even if he gets hit now, like, there's no goo. He's got a lot of armor. He would have to take a dunk to Dead Ringer.
Yeah, finds a Ring of Shadows in that crate. Doesn't want it, which is fair enough. A little apple, just get that heart back. No problem.
Well, that's good because now Dead Ringer won't one-shot you. Because Dead Ringer charge does 4, and he had not enough health to survive one. You can even check. That might be the food shop. I mean, actually, that is the food shop. I know it is from what Paratroopa saw. I don't know what he's doing here.
This is an interesting strat. By which I mean, oh god, what are you doing?
I would not have hit that last bell.
TicTac! TTF, please.
Sir?
Sir, you're gonna have to come with me.
Okay. You don't... The good thing is that he's not switching off to that broadsword. You don't want to switch to that broadsword.
Yeah,
like,
no.
That dagger. That broadsword would have made things worse.
Oh, that was a little bit spooky, but he gets away with it. Oh man.
Yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky that he ended up getting that apple. That saved him. He didn't take a full-on charge though, but he took a charge from the Minotaur.
Yep, doesn't look like he's gonna lure here.
Oh, so Mudjo says that he took a skeleton hit instead of the Dead Ringer charge, which would have killed him.
Yeah, he did. Sorry, he did take a hit from a skill, which is just no. So spooky. But here we go. Dorian's gonna take it home.
Yeah. So tip: if you are struggling with Dead Ringer and like you've gone off the rails, like oh no, it's completely wrong. Don't hit the last bell. Bomb the last bell. If you have the excess bombs. Coffee cut, he says. Bomb the last bell, that means you can line up into the gong, so as soon as there's no ogre to deal with, and as soon as the Dead Ringer gets ready for the charge, bomb goes off, you're lined up in the middle, and you can, you're on the rails. So what were the standings coming into this for
I have
this race?
No idea. I haven't been able to look at pretty much. I've been able to look at so little this week.
Alright, Paratroopa was at 17 and TicTacFoe was at 18. This is their final race of the season. So TicTacFoe could get to 21, which would be pretty good for like playing. Each point is your chance of getting drawn into the lotto.
It's how much? Sorry, Discord kind of garbled out.
Oh, so TicTacFoe's now at 19, and Paratroopa's at 17. And it's important, so neither of these guys are for the playoffs, but each point is important for the play-in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, like, getting the lotto draw. Because it's something like points squared, so any extra point you get, like, counts for that much more. Alright, they've got a decent build coming together so far.
That's a really nice early Shriner. Gonna look at a glass rapier. They're both gonna do it. I think Paris a little bit more spooked about how to do it, but it does get the job done.
They're both gonna bomb for the strength charm too. That's good. That's really good. That way, even if you go ahead and break that glass rapier, you still have a really nice fast build.
Yeah, you've still got 2 damage dagger.
And if your opponent dies, hey, you can replace it with the first weapon you come across, just to be safe. You get a blood broadsword.
So there you go, it's a 2 damage broadsword.
Yeah. The cheese, we'll eat the cheese before you put it back. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a bat, we got a fireball. Man, this is a really nice build. I would say something about never getting carried like this in my runs, but you saw that third race.
Yeah, luck is good.
Mana freeze. I didn't have luck, did I? Did I have
Yeah,
luck?
you had luck. It was like the main difference.
Oh.
It was like, I'm sure it was race number 3.
I think at that point I got luck because he kept getting luck and I got mad. He kept getting better builds.
Yeah, you were like, okay, that's enough of that. And then, yeah, Angelica, he didn't take luck in the third race. Hey, Brain, what's going on, man? How'd it go the races? Potato Quality City. But the first race between Jack and Angelica was really good. Jack 1-2-1. And TicTacFoe is 1-0 up here on Para, who had an unlucky early death last run.
Yep. Right now they both have pretty good builds, although it's taking a longer time for Paratroopa to get out. Like, this is a 3-minute 3-minute zone 1. He can just one-shot the funnel here. You didn't even have to war drum. That was unnecessary.
Yeah,
the shrink charm.
No problem. That 9 damage launch, so good.
So he says, I want to get off this this rapier ASAP. No, you're gonna get a Swagga suit. And you gotta run this. Not gonna do much, I don't think.
Probably not a
huge
amount.
Right there.
Okay, it's a really nice shop that Para just bombed into, though. Has Boots of Strength, picks up something along. I think it was the crown. No, it wasn't the crown of thorns.
Gold,
but he picks
Ring
up
of Gold and
Ring of Gold. Sorry, and the Torch of Foresight.
Which is gonna help him here because he can seize this trapdoor. Which is gonna catch him up a little bit. No, just take the trapdoor. Oh, he wants the food shop.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that when you have regen and you have plate mail.
No. Oh, I mean with the what the hell? Well, the thing is, he actually could have gotten a free shop in there because there was first of all, next to right there, up to the right of it, and he has a fireball. Also, he could have saved 2 bombs right there. He's gonna watch the VOD back because those are kind of elemental, like easy mistakes.
Yeah.
He's just kind of farming. He's just playing his game. He says, let's shop it up and then try to explode this glass rapier. So there's no weapon for him on 2-3. So now if it's deep blues, he can just throw because he's got a 3 damage dagger. Deep blues or Coral Rift is fine. Yeah, so he's fine, actually. He's going to get himself a nice weapon. Actually, he's going to get the Swagga suit because he doesn't have luck. Actually, he's not going to get anything because he just...
That was it was an interesting Coral Rift strat. I'm not really quite sure what he was doing. He just he was rushing to make sure he got the fire, got the next hit on Coral Rift, but would have been fine to just burn a beat or 2 and drop a bomb.
Yeah, he should have just bombed in the first place. There's no point in fireballing. And he's taking damage now. I think he's kind of panicky. He's got the monocle, which will help him find the first weapon he can see. But he should probably have checked that shop. He has a little bit of a lead right now, but it's not a whole lot. And it's... Oh, you can just hit the... Okay, yeah, he's got the Ring of War. So he can just hit that Minotaur, but he wanted to trap it against the skeleton. That was a good move.
Yeah, Ring of War doing so much work for him. When you've only got this dagger, it's a big deal. Para got a titanium rapier at one point, so that's super strong.
Oh no! He went too hard! He could have backed off and killed everything, but he was rushing. And yeah, he got dunked by that dragon. He tried to escape the dragon, and the shub monster said no.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Para maybe, sorry, TicTacFoe maybe saw that Para was beginning to close in with what is arguably a way better build too.
I mean, yeah, this is a stupidly good build. This is a you don't die build. I don't think there's really anybody at around this, like, the 16-point bracket or so that if you give them this build would die.
Yeah.
I mean, I could die. I could.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've met me. I could definitely pull it off. You know, I would do it in a really heartbreaking way as well. Okay, power goes right up the middle. Thankfully, it was one of the openings that you could get away with it.
Even if it doesn't matter, I mean, if he gets hit, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, take the fireball and the it's fine. Fireball and heal is the correct way to go.
Yeah,
if you can't find
you
another
really
bomb,
don't
it doesn't really
bomb.
matter.
Yeah, you've got all the time in the world now. TicTac is back in 1-1.
Well, if you're gonna take the fireball, use it on Blade Masters. That's what you take the fireball for, because Blade Masters are a pain. You can open that crate. There's floaties. Take the floaties.
Oh,
Good.
So good. So good. This
Hey,
build is nuts. And I totally forgot he had the strength charm from earlier, so this is a 3-5 rapier. Oh, I didn't remember until he popped a crate. Ooh.
Oh, pops the...
Dude,
okay,
just
it's
hit
fine.
him.
He's got so much... He's got so much health. What he should have done was he should have popped the white scroll ASAP and then just gone ahead and used, like, gone back and got the ham once he cleared out that boss room. But it's fine. He had a ham on the floor, so he can take all the damage he wants. Like, when you have this build, you can just hit something and you're fine. It doesn't matter if you're taking hits or anything like that. You have so much health. He's gonna use the scroll here.
Yeah, there you go. Just freeze all of that and move on through.
Just don't get surrounded. Kill the things that are coming towards you, and then just hit them.
Yeah, just hit stuff. It's a simple concept, but God knows how often I screw it up.
Oh!
Come on! On 4-3.
Fireball. If you don't use this fireball, there you go. No, there, he used the fireball. That's fine. Yeah, use it again. Use it again. Use it again. You do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
One more time. Come on.
One more again. Let's go. Okay, fireball. Look, just fireball all the bells. It's fine.
Yeah, just
doing Japanese strats. That's fine. Lunge at this guy right here. Hit it from the right. You're good.
Yep, there we go. Some Japanese strat pulled off to pretty much perfection there as well. It's really it looks so nice when it's done right. Not quite as nice as Oblivion.
Has to decide so he had to decide if he was going to go for phasing or a blast tone because he'd already seen the bomb spell.
Yeah.
So we're here. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think he'd seen phasing.
No, I hadn't seen phasing.
Yeah, and I think phasing is the higher chance, isn't it?
Then the blast helm?
Yeah.
It's about roughly even.
Once
you eliminate all the torches from the pool, you got a good chance of getting like a blast helm or something like that. Or something like a 10% chance or something like that. I don't know if you can hear my cat.
I think I heard something in the background, but it could just as easily be Sarah's cat, to be fair.
Yeah. Jill's cat's whining that he's not paying attention to her.
Oh.
That she's, yeah. Mixed up my pronouns there.
Couldn't you have got Blood Shovel from Red Chest? No.
No, you can't get Blood Shovel from a Red Chest. Those only appear in barrels. We're kind of pushing. Maybe Blue Blimp will change that in the DLC. But maybe just put shovels in chests too. Like all shovels, this would be pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of these things. It's a little silly that they're not already because red chests are super low value. Like there are so many items that should be in there that aren't. It's like, well, I'm not gonna check really. Like especially like at your level and kind of the upper mid level, you're not really, or you shouldn't really be checking red like after bosses and such. In my opinion,
so
like there's very little point.
So Dupless is talking. Oh, I think you're buffering. So, I don't know if you're ripped or not.
I don't think I'm ripped, but there's a good chance it is buffering. Yeah, because.
So Dupless was talking about Japanese strats versus luring. What Trooper could have done there is done a semi lure and then the fireball. Safe. I honestly, with the rapier, the Japanese, they're basically free because you have mobility. You don't get stuck on stuff. I don't mind doing Japanese strats there, but I can understand. Like in general, you should be luring. If you're confident in your luring, you should lure anytime you have like a 1 floor beat. Because like the difference between luring and not luring is about 2 seconds, not even. Thing like your boss fights, especially like death metal. I think Deadbringer strats before each race.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of the you see quite a lot. I think what I see from Blue Blink quite a lot is he's practicing his death metal just before a race starts.
Yeah, those are tricky. Those are always tricky, so it's not.
Yeah, dagger 1 bomb, death metal 1 is it can be a real pain. It can really throw you off. Generally, it's not too bad. Like hit twice bomb, and then you just got what was that 3 more hits? No, it's 2 more. Because death metal has 9 and the bomb does 4.
You can get a 3. There are some strats there, but they're kind of.
They're a little bit more risky, like because you got to try and make sure the death metal goes over your bomb after losing your shield, which is easier said than done.
We're off again.
Yep, we're off and running, pretty much synced up.
Oh, there's a purple chest
with Rich's scroll. Here we go.
You love seeing a purple chest. The thing it can't be is mana, so you're like. Oh, give me this ring of courage, give me the ring of peace, and I can just have, like, any one of them have an easy time with this seed, and you're like, nah, we're just roll.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what's in this blood shop. Indeed, a blood shop. Dun dun dun. It's a glass shop, but get the shovel and the armor anyway. Thank you, Richard Scroll, you gave me a shovel and armor. Actually, TicTacFoe used that scroll when he had the multiplier, so he had more money out of it. There's a blood shop on this floor, but they're not. Which it would have been free. This is the downside of picking up the glass armor.